Did you hear about her kid?
Why can't they control him?
No way are you having a play date with him.
What is normal?
Don't we all have special needs?
I hate labels.
Can't we just be honest with each other?
I want an open dialogue.
With no judgment.
I need tools. Someone to share what works.
Why can't we all be open to helping each other?
My son came to me one day after school. I asked him, "Who'd you play with today?" He said, "Nobody. That way I don't get in trouble. Maybe I should just go away from this house and never come back. I can't be good." There was no drama. This was simply his truth. He was 5 years old. I'm that mom. The mom whose child's behavior can easily become the talk of all the other parents. His behavior is influenced by the invisible ailments ADHD, sensory processing disorder. I went through 26 weeks of behavioral training with my husband. We researched everything. ADHD, sensory processing disorder, anxiety, all of it. Finally, my child was making headway. But the tools and books that they gave us felt more like homework than stories. I needed something more engaging. I started writing my own stories to share with my kids, taking the therapeutic terminology out and hiding it within a more interesting story. One I called The Luckiest Kid. Not only did my son love it, but my daughter did too. I made up songs, games, stories, all the same, hid the strategy within. They loved them. A household favorite became, "Oh, really?" It was another story with a catchy rhythm and a simple lesson about anxiety. They thought it was funny. The professionals, therapists, psychologists, they heard me working with my son. Using my silly little stories, they told me that I really had something worth sharing.
You're in these situations,
Your kid's throwing a fit.
you look around and you feel like you're the only one. I don't know how to handle it.
And I feel like a horrible parent.
At playdates, classroom interactions, everyday life, I watched a lot of parents struggle. I thought, they have the same issues I do. I started sharing my silly little stories with my friends, and I found a common response. They were inspired. It was then that I realized that I, this overscheduled, exhausted, disorganized, just a mom who felt like she was failing at everything, had something worth sharing. And with that, Posikidly was born.
Kids have behaviors or have issues or deal with social problems in different ways because they're trying to express in a way that they don't know how to express. We as adults and parents and educators, we need to teach them that.
We are seeking to create a social movement as well as build a collective where social emotional learning is paramount, ideas are facilitated, and resources are shared for everyone, with a label or without, because we all deserve to reach our full potential.
Each Posikidly story is designed to share a social-emotional skill in a fun, kid-friendly tale. The Luckiest Kid focuses on the importance of understanding, appreciating, and sharing what makes us unique, especially when we feel inadequate. Oh, really puts a simple language to a child's understanding of all or nothing thinking. Your impact will be felt immediately as we produce locally and carry our message through parent-youth trainings, community events, and into schools.
We know this.
Kids won't always share their troubles.
And you won't always have an answer that solves them.
Because what is normal?
We all have special needs.
We hate labels.
Let's get real.
And create an open dialogue without judgment.
Let's share tools
And share what works.
to help each other.
Contribute your voice by joining the community. Go to posikidly.com.